Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. I have a quick tip for you today that has saved me a lot of time and money, and I think it will be useful for you too. So probably next to your paper cutter, you have a pile of paper strips. You know, the scraps that are left over from cutting down your cardstock to make cards. And if you're like me, you use the nice thick cardstock for your card bases. I really like the Joann's has a really heavyweight cardstock, and Michael's has that heavyweight recollection stuff. I really like it, and I hate to throw away any of the scraps. And I realized that I don't have to, because these can be really useful. But when you just have scraps laying around, it can be not so useful. So what I'm going to do is show you how I make these pre-adhesive strips of cardstock that are perfect for using with my letter dies. So the nice thing about that thick cardstock, the 110-pound stuff, is that if you die cut with these thin dies, it'll cut through the cardstock perfectly, but not cut through the backing. So it's really handy. You can peel these off like stickers, and you don't have to kind of pick to get the backing off. So what you want to do is take some double-sided tape about the width of the cardstock you want to make adhesive, and I'm choosing this 2-inch score tape and this 2-inch strip of cardstock, and I'm just going to line it up. Now don't worry if your tape isn't quite wide enough or it's not perfect, because as long as you get a decent amount of adhesive on there, it's going to work fine. And then I'll just trim that with my scissors, and then what I do is I just put it in my little pocket where I store my die cuts, where I store my nice alphabet dies, and I've got some dies that have words, and they're really difficult to stick down, and if you have them adhesive, it's so easy. It's like having any sticker that you could possibly want. And here, just to show you what I mean about it cuts through the paper but not through the backing, and they're so easy to use. And I use black for sentiments more than white, but you certainly could do this to your white cardstock scraps too. These are really good if you have any like banners or sentiments or labels or anything like that. And I find that stuff like that, I really don't even need a full coverage of the strip. Having something like that, I can cut a banner, I can cut a label. It's going to have plenty of adhesive to stick it down. And then just store this either in a tray next to your die cuts, or if you're like me, right in the pocket where you store your die cuts, and that way you can use every little scrap. And it makes your life easier because you don't have to fiddle with little bits of glue. I hope you enjoyed this tip. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And until next time, happy crafting.